Adam 1, go ahead.
You got this?
Give me 1 please. 1452.
As soon as I get done with the media, I'll call you. Or do you need it now?
Yeah, you finish what you're doing.
Tell her. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another dark day for law enforcement and public safety here in California, and especially Stanislaus County. My civil team was out serving civil process eviction notices, and in the process of doing that, we've had 2 people shot and killed. A deputy sheriff is dead, as well as a civilian. At this point, we believe the suspect is barricaded inside of the apartment complex. We don't know anything about him. We don't know what the motive is behind this shooting. All we know is that we have 2 people dead and a deputy sheriff. One of my valued members of my team is dead. At this point, what we're doing is we believe we have the suspect contained. We don't know that for sure. We don't believe that there's any additional threat to public safety or the community. We have a perimeter around the apartment complex with multiple SWAT teams from multiple agencies. At this point, the situation is under control. We're simply trying to determine where the suspect is at or if he's even still in the apartment. At this point, it's a slow process. It's a slow, cautious process as we proceed so that hopefully nobody else is injured or killed as a result of what's happened today. As you know, despite the harsh reality of our economic climate and the drastic budget cuts and staffing cuts I've taken, there's no excuse for this. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the family of the deputy sheriff and the civilian who was killed today. I am overwhelmingly frustrated with the fact that we don't have sufficient resources to protect the community. Thank you.
So
we heard at least 6 big bang noises, and then we woke up, and then all of a sudden we started hearing all the sirens, and then there was the street was just filled with cops, and then they were constantly telling everybody to get back in their house, get back in their house. And at one point I saw, I think it was one of the cops on the floor, and then they were trying to resuscitate him. It's like a building over from where it's all happening at, and he was just on the floor. I think maybe they had moved him because he wasn't there before.
And all the undercover people were telling everyone to get out of their houses, banging on the doors, telling everyone they need to leave right now. So that's when we knew it was serious.
And he wasn't moving when you saw the deputy?
He was just straight, just dead. Instantly, you already knew.
I saw him on the floor, and then the ambulance came up. He was on the floor in the grass, and then the ambulance came up and took him. Now they banged on our door. First we saw them evacuating everybody on the side of the street that it was happening on because we live on the other side. And then we just locked our door and we went upstairs, and then they came banging on our door and told us to get out.
And where'd they tell you to go?
They just told us to get out and go to the far end of the street.
We're just getting back in the house and heard banging, and some guy saying call 911, and we walked outside and seen those 2 guys dead on the grass, and that was basically it. I seen them with the cop car up on the grass, blocking them and trying to get them help. But
there was another officer that was kneeling on the side of the house while they were laying there. I think he was staying out of the way from being shot, but we saw those other 2, one was on his stomach and one was on his back, closer to the door.
You could tell
But we just felt so bad. We wanted to do something, we know we can't. What can you do? You're just it's traumatizing to see that though, because I work security also, and I can't see if one of my fellow officers was down. I don't even think I would. I think I would just rush to them to try to help.
Was that your first instinct when you saw it?
Yeah.
But obviously
I knew I couldn't.